Where exactly is CHAZ? The Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone is situated within Capitol Hill, a district in downtown Seattle that has long been associated with gay and counterculture communities. Previously, Capitol Hill was the home of the 1999 Seattle WTO protests, and it was used by the Occupy Seattle movement in 2011, which saw protesters clash with police. The area itself is densely populated with approximately 32,000 people, and it is the center of Seattle's counterculture communities. The gay community began growing at the site during the 1960s, which earned Capitol Hill the designation as Seattle's primary gay neighborhood. The so-called Autonomous Zone was established in Capitol Hill after the East Precinct building was abandoned by the Seattle Police Department. Shortly after the police presence was gone, residents occupied the East Precinct and erected barricades left in the area, declaring it free. Capitol Hill. The precinct building is the center of the zone, which covers an area of around 6 city blocks. The barrier leading into CHAZ is marked with "You are entering free Capitol Hill" with another writing, "You are now leaving the USA 19." Why did the SPD abandon the East Precinct? Protests began in the city on May 29th, and what followed were 9 days of violent clashes between the police and protesters. During that time, the SPD used a variety of weapons and tactics, including flashbangs, glass balls, and pepper spray. The majority of these clashes came from personnel working out of the building, and as a result, the protests soon centered on that location. On June 5th, the mayor and chief of police announced a ban on the use of tear gas for 30 days, promising isolation. Unfortunately, this didn't quell the protesters, and by June 7th, the SPD placed metal fencing and cement blocks around the building, leading to the strongest show of force up to that point. That same day, a car drove into a group of protesters, and the driver shot a man who tried to stop him, which led to the precinct being surrounded. Things worsened from there, and protesters began throwing bottles, rocks, and fireworks at the building, which led to the resumption of tear gas after midnight. The following morning, the police retreated from the precinct to 8. Is it truly anarchy? The answer to that question depends a lot on who you ask. President Trump has called the zone's inhabitants ugly anarchists, but the local government has taken a different approach. Mayor Jenny Durkan described it as 4 blocks in Seattle that is more like a block party atmosphere. It's not an armed takeover. It's not a military junta. We will make sure that we will restore this, but we have blocked parties and the like in this part of Seattle all the time. There is no threat right now to the public. The police vacated the area, and a border was erected, but that doesn't mean CHAZ has devolved into a lawless area reminiscent of Thunderdome. Instead, it's meant to be a neighborhood capable of existing without the police, though the zone isn't without social services. Tents have been set up in the park, which encompasses about 3 blocks of CHAZ territory. Additionally, inhabitants are honoring the constitutional right for citizens to open carry their firearms. In terms of leadership, the zone's occupants favor a consensus democracy without any centralized leadership who can be taken out, killed, or locked up. 3.